Hey, Mike with Pest Control here, and are you looking for an effective way to get rid of cockroaches? Well, today's video I'm going to go through a couple different quick pest control tips you can use to reduce cockroach numbers and get rid of cockroaches in your home. So one thing that's pretty gross, right? We don't like cockroaches. We don't want them in our home, our apartments. So whether you're a homeowner, a business owner, or a landlord, or a tenant, these are things that you don't want, right? You don't want to have cockroaches crawling all over your home. So a couple different things you can do to really reduce their numbers. The first thing to really keep in mind is that they're going to feed off different things like food sources like crumbs or oils or grease that you maybe leave on counters or your stove top, or again underneath appliances, in between appliances. So those are one thing that you should really focus on cleaning and make sure that you have that clean environment. Also make sure garbages are covered, because again, the more there's easy access to food sources, the more likely cockroaches are going to come around. Again, there's really three things that cockroaches require to stay alive and breed and multiply in your home. That's having an adequate food source, an adequate water source, or an adequate shelter. So it needs all of those to survive. Now, again, eliminating those food sources by properly sealing food that you have stored in cupboards or cabinets, and then also cleaning up after spills and messes and different crumbs you might have laying around in your apartment or home or business is a great way to reduce cockroach numbers. Now, from there, you want to eliminate different water sources. Now, a leaky faucet might not sound like a big deal or something that you could leave unchecked for a while, but in reality, leaky faucets and pipes are one main water source for cockroaches. So that's typically where they're going to hide out, is in dark spaces, underneath appliances, underneath sinks. So they're often found in like kitchens and bathrooms where there might be leaky faucets or toilets or access to water sources. Now again, like I said, it doesn't need to be a huge water source, but something as simple as a leaky faucet could start to attract pests like cockroaches. So make sure, if you're a homeowner, business owner, or landlord, to seal up any leaks in your pipes, in your faucets, in those areas, because again, that water source can attract pests like cockroaches. Now, another interesting thing that you might not know about cockroaches is that they're prehistoric creatures. They've been around for thousands of years and have really adapted to the environment that they used to live in a long time ago. So they usually live in temperatures that are well over 75 degrees. So the warmer it is, the more humid, the hotter it is, the better they thrive and live and tend to reproduce. Now, cockroaches really reproduce very quickly, so you want to make sure that they don't have an ideal environment in your home or business or apartment. So a couple things you can do to reduce those numbers. One is going to be to thoroughly lower the temperature in your home. So like I said, it varies from species to species of cockroach, but generally it needs to be above 70 or 75 degrees even for them to survive and thrive. So if you lower the temperature in your home, in apartments, to under about 70 degrees, doesn't mean you're going to completely eliminate all cockroaches, but you can certainly slow down their breeding and help reduce their numbers. Again, if you're following the other tips, cleaning your home and eliminating water sources, it can go a long way to prevent cockroach issues. So that could be a simple way if you have them in your apartment, or again, you think that they might be in your complex as a landlord, or again, a home or business owner, is reducing the temperature in your home. Now, cockroaches actually die very quickly the colder it gets. So one strategy that's kind of interesting or unique that you can use is actually freezing them out. So sometimes cockroaches can get in different appliances, different things that you use a lot, and depending on their size, a unique strategy you can do is actually sealing them in a plastic bag and then putting them out in that freezing environment for a few days' time. So if you're in the cold areas of the world, like Minnesota in the winter, for example, you could actually bag up like a toaster or a microwave or something along those lines that could be infested with those cockroaches, and seal that up and then put that outside in the sub-zero temperatures for a few days, and then that can actually kill off the different roaches or pest infestation that are inside of it. Now, again, before you bring those back into your home, obviously thoroughly clean them, make sure that they're pest free, but that can be a unique way to help get rid of those pests. So depending on the size of the appliance or where they're infesting, you could even do that with smaller things like toasters or whatnot during the summer months and store them in a freezer, for example. So again, the lower the temperature is, the more it can slow down those pest issues and help keep roaches out. So implement that as part of a strategy you can use to reduce numbers of pests, and again, obviously cockroaches in this example. So that's cleaning your home thoroughly, cleaning up messes, spills, crumbs, oils, grease stains, different things like that, and then as well as reducing temperature and then eliminating water sources for them. So fixing leaky pipes and whatnot, other areas where they have access to standing water. So when you do those, it can go a long way to reduce pest issues, help you get rid of cockroaches and kill them off. But again, we really recommend, if you do have an infestation or an issue, to reach out to a pest control service, as these are very hardy pests and they like to survive, right? So it goes a long way to actually reach out to a pest control service and have them treat for these to fully eliminate those problems in your home, business, or apartment. So again, hopefully you guys got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share. And again, if you do have those pest issues, be sure to reach out to us over at rovepestcontrol.com. And if you do happen to be a first-time customer with us, you can also go to rovepestcontrol.com/50 off. Fill out that information there to get $50 off your first service with us. So whether you have issues, you want to set up a prevention program, or again, maybe you're a first-time customer, head on over to rovepestcontrol.com and then rovepestcontrol.com/50 off to get that great discount. But thanks again for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.